A subgraph is a group of nodes. It can contain anything. Double-click to enter, press the back button to go back out. It can even contain another subgraph nested inside. Root nodes are nodes that have no incoming connections. These are going to be presented whenever you enter the subgraph, and the exit nodes will connect to any node that is going to connect to the other side of the subgraph. To demonstrate this, I'm going to go back out. I'll add a node, and I'm going to Shift F to flatten it, or I could also right-click, flatten subgraph. Then I will Shift L to lay out the graph in a nicer order. And as you can see, both of my levels that were exit nodes are connected to that story. If I Shift G to combine it into a subgraph again, you'll notice that that structure is preserved. You can right-click a subgraph and create a screenplay file. When you're creating a screenplay file, you're going to export all of the text and all of the dialogue contained within that subgraph. You can even select a speaker and choose which highlight you want to apply to all of their lines. This will export only the places where that speaker has parts, and it will highlight it for you in such a way that makes it simpler for your voice actors potentially to read. You can create a preset from a selected node. So you just go down to the preset option and select Create from Selected Node. Once you've done that, you can add node, add preset node, and select it from your list. You're creating a little toolbox here that may contain things like a treasure chest or a store option or some kind of a hub that you want to drop in multiple places in your campaign. If you want to have all of those linked together so that editing one will edit them all at once, you can create a referenced subgraph. Once you've created a referenced subgraph, any change made in one will affect another. So we'll go in here, we'll see that we still have test written there, and now we'll say test 2 in this one. Come back out here, go to the other one, and there the change is reflected in the opposite node. If we added another node, come over here and we can see that both of these presets now have that node. So this is a very nice way to work with others. You can just import a preset like this that is referenced, or you can use these reference subgraphs again to drop in something that you want to have recurring in multiple places. But if you wanted to edit it, you wouldn't have to edit it every instance. You would just edit that one. The change would be reflected across the entire campaign.